Greetings, everybody, and welcome to another installment of Plaid Stallion's Toy Ventures. I am Brian, your host. The Christmas season, the holiday season, will forever be tied to my memories as a child of taking wish books, catalogs, and store flyers, cutting them out, and creating visual Christmas lists for my parents and grandpeople. This is something that I absolutely treasure, and it's totally why I collect these old flyers. I'm very happy to announce I have a new flyer for my collection, and it's one with a lot of personal meaning for me in the form of this 1981 Hudson's Bay Christmas toy catalog. Now, before we go too far, I just want to throw you one curveball. It is in French.
Le grill? What the hell is that?
However, I think we're all going to get through this and be fine. I have about a 6th grade understanding of French, and the toys all are pictured, so we should just be fine. Hudson's Bay is a department store chain that actually was founded in 1670. Yeah, 353 years ago. Although it really didn't look like what it does now until about the 20th century. The Bay, or La Bay, opened in my town around 1978, and I had some really wonderful childhood memories there. And one of my favorite things in my collection is this stunning Mego Superman in the box with a Hudson's Bay sticker. I got some really cool Megos at the Bay. So for this episode, what I thought I would do is my usual montage of all the goodies inside, and then after, I am going to craft my own Christmas wish list based on this. Things I would have asked for at 11, and some of these things I did get, but I'll keep you in suspense until after the break. So let's check out the toys, shall we? Just a quick reminder that if you like this channel and what we do, please consider checking out our shop. We not only have 11 issues of Toy Ventures magazines, but toy books, officially licensed action figures, and collector pins. Thanks very much for considering. So for this exercise, I thought I would choose 5 items that either that I asked for and I got, and didn't ask for, but wish I had. Like everything in my life, there's not that many rules. So my first pick would be this Mattel Electronic Dungeons & Dragons, or Donjons et Dragons, board game. I've never owned this, and as much as I did try to get into role-playing in the early 80s and it was a complete disaster, this always appealed to me. This looked like something I would enjoy, and one of these days I should track it down and play it for the channel. And number 4, this is something I asked for and got that year, and that would be the Mighty Men and Monster Maker. I personally cannot express how much I loved this toy. I mean, I don't think I can properly do it. As a kid, I always wanted to be Jack Kirby and create comic books, and of course, my draftmanship is very not good. And this really was a wonderful toy that kind of made me play artist. And as an adult collector, I immediately tracked one down, but not for me. I gave it to my kids, and I'm super glad I did. My third ask is my unrequited love of space Lego. I never got any space Lego as a kid, and I had a great childhood, and my parents did buy me a lot of Lego, but they just didn't differentiate. And there was a kid on my block that had all this stuff, and he was a total wiener, but I hung out with him just to play with his space Lego. This is, I would file it under asked for it all the time, never quite got it. So this should come as no surprise, considering I was a newly minted 11-year-old boy at this time, that I was into Star Wars, and I would definitely have to add something to this wish list to make it authentic. Every Christmas from, I'd say, 79 to 82 was completely Star Wars based. And I had a lot of these toys, and I asked for all of these toys. But I'd have to say the one I would pick for this exercise would be the Millennium Falcon, mainly because it was an awesome toy. I mean, it really, really felt like the actual model from the movie, and I got a lot of playtime out of that, like hundreds of hours, and I just remember really appreciating that toy. Before we get to my final pick for my Christmas wish list, I just want to talk about a couple of really cool toys in here. MacBath, which was a Loch Ness Monster bath toy. Amazing. Just an amazing item. I also can't get over how much Smokey and the Bandit merchandise is in here. I didn't even realize there was so much. Mainly car related, but it's just interesting what flies under your radar when you're a kid. Team America is another one that I'm actually a little surprised to see in here, because I swear they did not release those toys in Canada. I read the comic, the terrible, terrible Marvel comic that lasted a year, and I sincerely did not know that the toys got sold in Canada. And for my last pick, and this will be no surprise to somebody who watches this channel regularly, it would have to fall into the realm of the Fisher-Price Adventure people, which is where I cut my teeth as a child on the 3 3/4 inch lines. I had a lot of trouble with this one because at that time I was too old for this. This was baby stuff, and that's a decision I regret. So I had to re-look at all the cool crap they were coming out with in the 80s and try to figure out what I would have asked for. And I controversially chose the Sea Shark, which is, you know, another boat with a shark kind of deal with scuba divers. I have the Sea Sled from when I was a kid, and I have one in the box. As much as I am a science fiction fan, this one just kind of spoke to my like early Big Jim G.I. Joe roots and took me right back to that. So yeah, I would absolutely ask for one of those. Ironically enough, I almost have this entire set. I found it at a yard sale for $2 just around the corner. In fact, I actually didn't get in my car. I just walked to this yard sale and thought, well, this is a good omen, and I haven't found anything since. So thank you for watching this episode, and I've got some homework for you. I would like to know the 5 items you would choose from this. You can let me know in the comments here or at our Pod Stallions Facebook group where we talk about toys all day long. Thank you as always for watching. If you're new to this, please consider hitting like and subscribe. I do this every week. If you're not new to this, thanks for watching it to the end. That really helps me out, and I hope you'll share it. We'll have another podcast this week, and I'm hoping to get a pre-Christmas video message out to everybody. So hang tight. But until next time, thank you very much. Be well and talk toys, not other people. Cheers.